Welcome. Welcome. I am so glad you are here. I'm so excited for you because you are about to launch a meditation practice that will have significant emotional, physical, and possibly even spiritual benefits. I love meditation. I love teaching it. I love doing it. And I am delighted that you're here with me. I want to congratulate you on making the decision to do this. And I want to tell you that this program that you've enrolled in is specifically designed for heart surgery patients, and it's made by a heart surgery patient. My name is Jim Adams. I am a certified meditation instructor or coach, and I'm also a heart surgery patient, just like you. And I want to assure you, to reap the benefits of meditation, all you need to do over the next 30 days is to bring you and your willingness and just show up every day. That's all you need to do. And if you do that, you will find that you are down the path of healing the emotional scars from heart surgery. And you're gonna better be able to handle stress and anxiety. You will feel calmer. You're gonna be fearless rather than fearful. And you're gonna look at the world and yourself in a much more compassionate way. You've made a very, very good decision. And the reason you made a good decision are for all the benefits that I said, but also because meditation works. It simply works. And when it came out of the Indus Valley 5,000 years ago, that's how long people have been practicing this beautiful art. Those people knew intuitively what now Western science and Western research has also discovered. And I want to share 3 different studies with you, just very briefly, that prove my point here, that meditation actually works. And the first is from Harvard. It's a 2019 study. And the researchers at Harvard found that people who meditated for 8 weeks showed significant differences in their brain. They were more aware, they managed stress better, and their empathy changed. So the good news is that you can go 8 weeks. We're going 30 days, but there'll be a way I'll show you that you can continue this practice either with me or on your own. But over those 30 days, those benefits will amplify. And even if you're a first-time meditator, you're going to benefit right out of the gate. And it could be things like lower blood pressure, lower pulse rate, more relaxed breathing. There's a lot of physiological benefits to meditation, but also psychological benefits as well. And all I need to do is re-emphasize once again, all you need to do, I want to re-emphasize once again that you show up every day. The benefits of meditation accrue over time. And like anything, you're going to be more proficient at it the more you practice. So commit to showing up day by day, day after day, and you're going to experience these profound benefits of meditation. Now, let's move to another study. There's a 2015 study from UCLA, and there is a center at UCLA where they're studying meditation and mindfulness. And what they found is really, really interesting, that meditators have more youthful brains than non-meditators. So what does that mean? It means that you learn easier. It means that you have increased focus. It means you have more enthusiasm for life. It means you have greater adaptability and you have better problem-solving skills. But our brain has this marvelous characteristic called neuroplasticity. And what that means is that your brain can actually change. And we will talk a lot more about that tomorrow. But your brain has the ability to change, and meditation helps slow the loss of gray matter. And I don't know about you, but that's enough for me to continue a meditation practice, a more youthful brain. So, one more study here, and this is from Columbia University, and researchers there found similar results. You can reduce stress and anxiety and affect your levels of depression. You can increase your focus and your ability to learn. You have a greater memory, and you're going to build a stronger immune system. So there are physiological and psychological resilience that comes with meditation, and you sleep better. And who doesn't want a good night of sleep? I know that I certainly do. So there are lots of other studies, and you can Google those. You can find all the studies you want to, but meditation works, and you're going to see that with your own two eyes. You're going to feel that in your body over the next 30 days. All you have to do is keep showing up and stay committed to taking a few minutes a day to sit down, be still, be quiet, and reap the benefits. Now, I mentioned that I'm a heart surgery patient, and I want to share my story with you. I'm 60-something. I'm in my 60s. So, and I've been meditating off and on for about 10 years. I made the decision to become a meditation instructor 3 years ago. And the reason was very simple. I just wanted to practice every day. I really wanted to commit to this. And I'm so grateful that I did, because it has really changed my life in some very significant ways. Now, this is not to say that meditation is going to solve all your problems. You're still going to have difficulties. But what it does is just help everything sort of slow down. You're going to respond to problems a little bit differently. You're going to give yourself a lot more grace. And you're just going to find that you look forward to sitting down every day for that peacefulness that's right there in your heart. You will find it day in and day out with a consistent meditation practice. So, as I said, I'm in my 60s, and I'm in pretty good shape. I was in pretty good shape before my heart surgery. I did not have a heart attack. I worked out. I tried to watch what I eat. I look back in retrospect, maybe didn't eat as well as I should have, but I was in pretty good shape. I wasn't overweight. I had an established relationship with a cardiologist because I have a family history of heart disease. So I was doing my best to ward off the effects of the modern diet, the modern world that we live in, and all the stressors that come with that. So I was on a walk one evening, and it was kind of chilly out, and I was walking along, feeling pretty good. All of a sudden, I had this just incredible pain in my jaw, just wince-inducing. And every step I took, I was kind of moaning, like, oh my God, this hurts so bad. I did not equate it with anything to do with my heart. I was not having any chest pains. I didn't have the typical left side of your body feeling uncomfortable. I just thought, wow, something weird is going on here, and I haven't experienced that before. And so by the time I made it back to my car, which was about 20 minutes later, that pain had subsided quite a bit, and I just kind of chalked it up, typical American male, I'm gonna ignore that, right? So I did, and then I went about my business for the next, 6 weeks or so, traveled some, was in Mexico for a little while, but that pain was always there. It wasn't always present, but it never quite went away. So if I took a walk, I might feel it. If I walked up a hill, I might feel it. And so I called my primary care physician. And I did everything. I went to a dentist. I thought I had TMJ. All of that was not accurate. So I finally called my primary care physician. I said, hey, listen, I'm having this weird jaw pain. And he said, let's get you in for a nuclear stress test. And I had a regular stress test the summer before that, passed it with flying colors. And he set me up. I went in, same cardiologist that did the stress test the previous summer. And she's like, oh, I remember you. You were in great shape. And I said, yeah, something's going on. And so she ran the nuclear stress test. And at the end of it, she said, something's wrong with you. I can't really, this is not a definitive answer, but I know you have a blockage somewhere. You need to have an angiogram. So I had an angiogram a week later, and this was with my regular cardiologist. And they ran the camera through my artery in my arm up to my heart and took a look. And as I was coming to from that, my cardiologist came in the room where I was resting, and he looked at me and he said, "You are very lucky to be alive." And I looked at him with big eyes like that. And I said, "What's going on?" He said, "It's just a miracle you have not had a major heart attack. You have two arteries that are 90% clogged and one that is 100% clogged." And he said, "You need open heart surgery and you need it tomorrow." And in 48 hours, I was on the operating table having open heart surgery. I had a 5X CABG, quintuple bypass, and then I spent the next few days in the hospital wondering, frankly, what in the hell had happened. But what it was for me was genetics. And as I said, my father's side of the family, there was a lot of heart disease. My father died of a heart attack. His mother had heart disease, and a lot of the relatives on that side. So sometimes you just can't beat genetics. Now, today, this is a while later, I feel so much better. And I attribute some of that to having this regular meditation practice. And that doesn't replace taking your meds, doing what the doctor says, eating right, exercising. But the meditation was just another tool that I had that helped me deal better with all of these, what I call emotional scars after heart surgery, that stress and anxiety, that fear, the fear of what's going to happen. How could this be? Do I have more time? How much time do I have? The uncertainty, the anxiety, the stress, sadness, that sense of hopelessness. And then that feeling of being alone, that even though the people that love you are doing their very best, there's no one that you could really talk to that understands what you're going through. Well, I do. And I know that you understand what I've been through. And I feel so grateful today that I'm alive, and that I've been given this second chance. And I hope you feel that way too. And if you don't, maybe this meditation practice, these next 30 days, will help you begin to feel that way. I know it will help with the stress and the anxiety and the emotional difficulties that we face that Western medicine really does not address. And they're great about a lot of things. The exercise, probably you did cardio rehab, I did. That was so helpful. But meditation has really helped me come through this. And I'm not here to tell you that meditation is going to solve all your problems. It's absolutely not. But it will help you deal more effectively with your problems. And what you will be able to do is calm down and respond more effectively. You'll find some peace in your heart. You'll find peace of mind. You'll find that your body can calm down. And all those things will create a ripple effect across the rest of your life. But again, what you have to do is practice every day. Just take a few minutes every day. I'm going to guide you every step of the way. There will be a guided meditation practice every single day that you can join with me and do the meditation. And I think you'll begin to see the benefits that I'm talking about here today. You're going to feel better physically. There are physical benefits to meditation. There are certainly emotional benefits to meditation. And as I said, for you, if you choose, there may be spiritual benefits to meditation. So let's talk about the course and how it will progress. As I said, all you need is you and your willingness. You might also have a pen and a journal if you like to take notes, or we will get to a place in this where we do a little gratitude journal, just very briefly. You can do that if you wish or not. You'll be meditating on gratitude. So gratitude will become a part of this. So again, you and your willingness. That's what you need to be successful at this meditation course. And the hardest part of meditation, truly the absolute hardest part of this, is sitting down and doing it. That's it. Once you sit down and you begin meditating, you are going to learn to enjoy that. You're going to learn to appreciate what meditation can bring to you, that peace of mind, that peace in your heart, that calm body. But you have to do it. You can't do it an hour a day for one time a week. It is far better to do it 5 minutes a day for the next 30 days. And we're going to go a little bit longer than that. We'll have some that are 5 minutes, we'll have some that are 15, we'll have some that are 20. By the end of the course, I'm going to teach you a meditation, a mantra meditation. You'll have your own personal mantra, and then you can begin to meditate without a guide. It will be a self-guided meditation, and that is truly a marvelous gift because you can take meditation with you whenever and wherever you want. So you'll receive an email from me. There'll be an inspiring quote, and then you click on the button and you come to the lesson. And some days we'll talk a little bit more. Some days we'll go right into the meditation. We're going to learn about meditation mindset. We're going to learn about the how-tos of meditation. We're going to learn about neuroplasticity and how our brains can actually change. And when you change your brain, you change your life. It is that simple. Your thoughts are going to change and your actions will follow that. We'll learn how the parasympathetic nervous system works and how you can access that and get out of this fight or flight mode. And we'll learn a little bit about the how-tos of meditation. So the topics that we'll cover over the next 30 days are very interesting. We're going to talk about self-compassion because now more than ever, following heart surgery, you need to give yourself grace. You need to give yourself compassion first and foremost. We're going to talk about stillness and the power of stillness and quiet and how that can change you and how that can help you develop peace of mind. We'll talk about how to better manage stress and anxiety. We're going to talk about gratitude. And as I said, we'll learn a self-guided type of meditation, a mantra-based meditation towards the end of the course that will set you on your journey. And usually every day we'll have a very simple homework exercise. It might just be something about referring back to the course. It might be writing a little bit in your gratitude journal if you choose to do that. It might just be some simple breath exercises that you can always turn to help relieve stress and anxiety. So, I've shared with you my story. It's probably very similar to your story. We've been through it. We are heart warriors. I'm very proud of my ability to come through that. I'm proud that I was able to withstand that. I'm so grateful that I've been given this opportunity. And I really decided that I need to share what I have to help other people who are in this same situation. So that's why I'm delighted you're here. You've made a very good decision to enhance your life and add another tool in your recovery. So I want to share with you what happened when I started meditating regularly. There's a few things, and I think they're important to share, and I think you'll be interested in them. I began to really embrace gratitude, daily gratitude. Gratitude for the simple things. I started living, like Rumi said, as if everything was rigged in my favor. But gratitude has become central to my life. And I'm grateful that you're here. I'm grateful that you're willing to jump into this course. I've also learned how to let go of things, to give up a little bit of control, to allow things to happen, rather than always trying to control things. And my new mantra that I say to myself frequently when things are getting like, oh, I need to control this, I need to control that, is things will work out to the extent that I allow them to do so. The mental chatter in my brain has slowed down quite a bit. I've learned to sort of respond rather than react. Take a minute, pause, take a couple of deep breaths, and not overreact to things. I have more compassion for myself, more love for myself, more self-love, more self-compassion, and that extends out to everyone. I'm better about extending compassion to people and telling people how much I appreciate them rather than keeping that bottled up. And you'd be surprised what a difference it makes just to tell somebody how much you care about them. Old friends I've been able to share that with, and the response to that has been fantastic for both of us. And what I love so much about meditation is that it stands conventional wisdom on its head. Really, the less effort, the more you can sit and learn to be quiet, be still, and let go, the greater the benefits from meditation. And that's not how most of our life works. We have to work hard and all this, but in meditation, you just have to get to that point where you sit down and do it. So that's the introduction to this course. Again, I'm so grateful that you're here, and I'm looking forward to working with you. Hopefully we'll get to know each other. There'll be a Facebook group that you can join. It's a private Facebook group where we can share with others. We'll do some live meditations via Zoom. So I'm really, really looking forward to this, and I hope that you are too. And of course, today we're going to do a meditation. And so that's the next little lesson. It's about a 5-minute meditation. And I do want to tell you this. Sometimes I look like hell when I do these meditations on video, because I do it first thing in the morning. I wake up and I meditate. So some of those I look a little rough. I hope you'll excuse that. But anyway, pleasure to get this kicked off. So looking forward to it. Let's get meditating. Thanks.